first and second alto sax, along with trumpet 1 and flute on the top part. Then all clarinets, oboe, and horn, and second and third trumpets on the second line, and then all the bass voices on the bottom line.
Sorry, you say both alto parts on the top line?
Yes.
How about me?
Tenor on the second line.
Okay.
And before we start, take your sleeves and just roll them up a little bit, and let me explain why. If you're wearing something bulky, which I'd rather you didn't do, but I'm not going to make you take it off because I don't know if it's cold. It feels comfortable in here for me, but I want you to be comfortable. If you're wearing something that's bulky and it starts to invade this space here, you become very vague as a conductor. This area here, for whatever reason, can be very expressive. Okay, it's not something that we'll ever talk about because you don't conduct from here. But I find that if a sleeve is coming to here, it's just really awkward. It's very strange. I don't even really understand why. Okay, so if you're wearing something bulky, just lift the sleeves like Andrew just did, and you become much more clear and expressive. Okay, and away we go. Okay, tips together. There we go. Even feet. Does he look relaxed or rigid?
It looks rigid.
Shake that, bro. Shake that.
Use that extension in your shoulders.
Yeah, do that.
Oh yeah, do the set. Yeah.
Wiggle.
All of the
There you go. Beautifully flute tip. If he could improve one thing in his conducting, what would it be?
Fluidity.
What do we want more? What do we want to see more from him? From where? Face. Put your baton down. Put your hands in your pocket. And let's go again. We normally don't do this until like week 5. But you guys are so good. It's really good. Crescendo with his eyes and his eyebrows, but I didn't hear crescendo. Okay, let's try again. It's very good. That you know what you want. Now what we have to do is train you to speak the language that's inside of you. Okay, now put it all together. Mr. B is going to give you a couple comments about your time.
Doing all of it, I want you just to conduct. Actually, stand to the side here. Okay. All the way to the tip. All right, keep this back. So your wrist should be even with it. And I want you just to conduct with this. But still do the face and still do the left.
And he's going to explain why in a second. He's using more attention now. Okay. What's that?
It's also nice to do.
Yeah, that's right. So what he's showing is a really good way to practice. Take a music stand and put it like this. Let's all do this, but don't drop an instrument. Okay. Okay, and the whole point is to, and stand up when you do it, stand up, to adjust the stand so that you're standing comfortably, okay? Now, do you like the palm on the stand or the palm off the stand? What did they show you?
It depends on what hinge you're using.
Okay, I would recommend the palm off the stand, and that's what we were not doing now. So the palm is off the stand, so the stand is touching the hip. Okay? Now use the 3-finger technique that I showed you. So your hand is not moving at all. And just conduct 4/4 time, very nice and easily from the tip. This is what we were discussing the other day. Nice and easy, no tension whatsoever. We don't want tension because if we have tension, then our players will play with tension, which is not good. Okay? So this is a really good way to practice. Now you look at your right hand versus mine. Look how relaxed mine looks, and look at yours. Read them more as best. And you're holding the baton kind of like this. So again, remind yourself. And then this. And then that. There we go. And you just move that. Okay, good. So do it again. Learning how to ride a bike. You'll fall off a couple times. Does it feel relaxed? It's a real, yes or no? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Braden, you're kind of coming off the thing like this, you're going to fall. So, right here is where you want the edge of the, there you go. Okay? John, you're kind of falling off too. Coming nice and relaxed. There you go. This is a good way to practice. And also, and Josie, you've referred back to the claw. Yeah, let's not do that. Okay? Claw. I love Jim Carrey, but not Connecticut. Okay. All right? There you go. Great. And another good way to practice is in a practice room with a stand in front of the mirror, so that you can see your how you look from the standpoint of the players, because you'll learn a lot. It'll be really interesting. And when you watch your recordings, it'll be very interesting, especially the penultimate question: how did your perception change after viewing the videotape? And I need your sheet today, right now. Okay, does this make sense? Great. Thank you very much. Any comments, please? Comments, please.
How you using gestures and reaction to them, but just being a little too stiff or kind of robotic and dry and all that. So, as I was told, to be more fluid, how I was trying to do this is I think yours wasn't as bad as mine by any means, but more fluidity.
Okay. Thanks.
I see the wheels turning in your head, which that's fine, but make sure that we know that what you're showing comes from here rather than here.
Anything else? Yes, please.
Kind of going off of what Chris said, tying into what I told Jamie. After Dr. Ross had you go with your race, you were able to put more expression into it without being as direct, I guess. So it's kind of like you need to find a combination and a balance between being vague and expressive and being really clear, because if you're too clear, people won't look up and watch your facial expressions, watch how expressive you're being, and so we won't react. But if you find that balance between being vague and clear, then it forces us to look up and follow you.
Okay. It's a really good comment.
One thing that I really appreciated was your energy through the phrases, because that really helped with the ensemble.
Great.
I like how you made the low brass important. You gave it to them.
Which, by the way, is very nice because, as you know, Andrew plays clarinet, and something that most young conductors do is they gravitate toward their instrument as they conduct, or at least that voice. So soprano voice, and you didn't do that at all, which is really good. And last one.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I like how you looked at us and gave us that.
Great. Thank you very much.